Did you know one of Africa's greatest empires rivaled Europe in wealth, art, and power? Yet most of us never heard about it in school. This is the story of the Benin Kingdom, a civilization so advanced, its memory had to be erased to maintain the myth of African inferiority. Travel back to the forests of West Africa, in what is today southern Nigeria. Here stood a city surrounded by massive walls, alive with trade, music, and artistry. Early European visitors described it as one of the greatest cities they had ever seen. But today, its story is barely told. The Benin Kingdom began over 1,000 years ago, ruled by the Oba, the king. By the 15th century, Benin City was a marvel. Its walls stretched longer than the Great Wall of China. The city was planned with wide streets and bustling marketplaces. Skilled blacksmiths, ivory carvers, and bronze casters made art so detailed it astonished the world. This was not just a kingdom. It was a center of power, culture, and identity. At its height, Benin was wealthy from trade in ivory, pepper, and textiles. Its rulers commissioned the famous Benin Bronzes, thousands of plaques and sculptures that recorded their history in intricate detail. European merchants, when they arrived, were stunned. Some described Benin City as cleaner, more organized, and more advanced than London at the time. Imagine a thriving African empire with architecture, governance, and artistry equal to or surpassing Europe. But in 1897, everything changed. British forces launched what they called a punitive expedition. They stormed Benin City, burned it to the ground, and carried away thousands of priceless bronzes, ivory works, and royal treasures. Those artifacts now sit in European museums, symbols of what was stolen, not just in wealth, but in identity and memory. The empire that once stood tall was deliberately silenced in history books. Yet, the spirit of Benin has not died. The descendants of the Obas still live in Benin City today. The world is now demanding the return of the bronzes, with some already being repatriated back to Nigeria. The legacy of Benin reminds us of Africa's true greatness, an empire of resilience, artistry, and power that can never truly be erased. This is just one of Africa's forgotten empires. If you believe history should be told from the right perspective, join us, subscribe to Forgotten Africa Chronicles, and let's continue uncovering the stories they never taught us in school.